Iran, one of the favourites still in this competition over in the Asian Cup, but standing in the way are Syria. Is there an upset on the cards, or will Team Melli go through to the quarterfinals? We're going to take a look at that and much more next. Today we'll take a look at Iran up against Syria, of course, over in the Asian Cup. And we'll get to that in a second. If you knew where you've been, smash your subscribe. The one-stop shop for the Asian Cup continues here as we look forward to that, as well as Blackburn Rovers and World Football right here under one roof, of course. Iran, one of the favourites, of course, but Syria are here on merit and, of course, trying to take out another scalp along the way. Can they do it? We'll take a little look in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, of course. And if you're new, again, subscribe, of course. We're going to take a look at this, of course, right here right now. It is Iran up against Syria, coming at you on the 31st of January, of course, over in the last 16. This will be the final game before we know the 8 nations that will go through to the quarterfinals, and it'll be at the Abdullah bin Khalifa Stadium, of course. But let's remind ourselves how we got here with Iran, who qualified as second round Group C winners, of course, on the June 2021 15th finals for them. 2019 was the last. They've won it in 68, 72, and 76. Ahmed Goulamani is your manager there. We've got Mehed Tarimi, your star man, 13-2 to go the distance. Of course, I have predicted them to go all the way to the final. But standing in the way will be Syria, of course, coming at you. We'll take a look at them in a minute. Of course, this is the journey for Iran so far. 4-1 win over Palestine, 1 win over Hong Kong, and a big 2-1 win over UAE. To go through, 100% success rate. Not many nations did that, but of course, Iran are there and, of course, looked good in the process as well. Conceded a couple of goals as well, and, of course, a narrow win against Hong Kong had raised some eyebrows. But realistically, they've done enough. They've scored goals, and, of course, they're here none the same. Take a look at the squad then. Badavan between the sticks. Mohammad Ali, Hajasafi, Kangazarad, Razian, Gudos, Torabi, Jajan Besh, Mohibi, Tarimi, and Azmoun up top. That's, of course, the key men that kept Iran in this competition. Meanwhile, Syria coming out as second round Group A winners also. June 2021, 7th finals for them. 2019 was the last, but they never, ever made it out the group stages at the previous 6 attempts. But they have done it today. And, of course, Hector Kubia is the manager there with Uman Kiribin, your star man. 80-1 to go the distance. I did predict them, though, to get to the last 16. So here they are, of course. And this is their journey so far, of course, opened up with that 0-0 draw against Uzbekistan. They did narrowly lose against Australia, 1-0 win. And, of course, picked out an all-important, the must-not-lose game against India to secure their berth as one of the third place teams with the best record. And, of course, they're here to take on Iran. Of course, let's take a look at the squad then, shall we? Got Alma between the sticks. We've got Ijan, Madani, Karoma, Kudanagi, Ham, Kiribin, Osman, Yusuf, Al-Dai, and Ramadan as well. Let's take a look at the numbers then. Now, these two sides have played each other 9 times, 2005, 5 wins at Iran, nothing for Syria, 4 draws, of course. Now, the biggest win for Iran was a 5-0 win, scoring 16 goals in total, at 1.78 goals a game on average. Syria, though, yet to get a win, but have scored 3 goals in those 9 games, 0.33 goals a game. They're on 42% form for them at the moment, just 1 win in the last 6. Of course, just 1 defeat in the last 5, though. Up against Iran's side, who haven't lost in the last 13 matches, 92% form for them over the last 6, of course. And coming at you last time around, these two sides did lock horns over in Iran. It was a 1-0 win. Back in 2021, it was in the World Cup qualification phase. They also played each other same time, but in Syria, 3-0 win for Iran. The last 3 between these two sides, they've scored 9 goals and conceded none. Of course, the goals so far, though, for Syria, just the 1 goal scored. Kiribin's got the only goal for Syria. However, Tarimi and Giyadi got himself a couple of goals apiece as Iran have spread the goals around their squad so far. The odds here for this one, though, 3-1 on is your Iran here, 70-4 is the draw, and 8-1 is your long shots. That's, of course, Syria. The public vote does go in favour, overwhelmingly so, for Iran. Again, the vote is still out there. Only a few of you have voted because I think it is pretty much one-sided. Going to go with a Iran victory there. And, of course, what about me? We know about the odds. We know about the public vote. But what about my gut feeling, my instinct reaction to this? I do think Team Melli are the side to watch out for here. They're going to sneakily go about their business and sneakily probably make their way through to the final. I don't know. I've not really looked extensively at the bracket, but a 3-1 win for Iran will put them through to those quarterfinals. And again, they're just going to keep on going, get the momentum going. That'll be a 4th win on the spin for them as they look forward to really regaining that title, of course, currently held by Qatar. That's right. But anyway, those are my early door picks on this one. The game's coming fast here over in the Asian Cup. But until then, subscribe, thumbs up, catch you later for the next one. But until then, I'll see you soon for the quarterfinals.